Hello and welcome back. Here's part 4. I feel like I sound the exact same in every single video. Anyways, remember the promo code. This is probably going to be the easiest thing to do. It might even be shorter than part 2. Before I start, I already cleared out the floor. But before you do that, I did a little done goof in the last video. Make sure that you connect this single assembly right here. I showed it in the last part just for a second because I realized during editing that I had missed it. But yeah, make sure that's connected. It'll really slow it all down if it's not. But with that done, go ahead and clear out the floor. We're gonna start out on the far end. We're gonna kind of copy what we did up here at least once for the final component. So it'll be moly, chromium, and then instead of what's up here, platinum, it'll be magnesium. So let's jump on in. We do the salts first. That way we don't have to keep reaching all the way down to tier 6. That just sounds awful. Oh, I guess we do need the carbide lining too, which is the last thing. So it's not that bad. Which will be up here. Oh my gosh, it's so bad. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna do that for right now, and then if there's something that needs to be explained, I'll explain it. But that's not very fun to try to work with. And we'll go up here to try to make it a little more compact. That we have more than enough room to do the last little bit. And then one away from the wall, so it's easy to just put an up conveyor down. Up and up. I'm gonna start with moly just to keep it the same as before. Doesn't really matter what order you do. It'll all be the same. 6, right? Then our top level. One, 2, and then we can extend that, I guess. So then we'll put our grinder up here, dropping down. We need that still. Okay. Then we put our mixer over here, one away from the wall. Make sure you try to put the up conveyor in this little divot. It just kind of fits nicely there, so I might as well use it. I'm just gonna put another small conveyor there just in case, and if it's too far, then we can just get rid of it. That's what's so nice about small conveyors. See, as it's too much, I can just go like that, and then I'm done. And then make sure we're down one. We want to get as high as we can, and then we'll bring this a little bit of ways. We're gonna do chromium next. Okay. Same thing as before. Make sure that we're 2 off of where this is, so we can put the mixer down. So 1, 2, up to the floor we need. And then, because that's where the grinder is going, we need to put another platform. Third on the grinder. Doesn't really matter how you do that, as long as it's connected. Mixer, 1 away from the wall. And then up conveyor and the divot. We'll go 1 more. Now just to check, I'm gonna turn on ores, and in the perfect world, this is all gonna be full with moly ore, and this is all gonna have smelted chromium. But is that how it's gonna work? Oh my gosh, look at that. It did. Had everything I could have asked for. Okay. Then for the last one, we have magnesium. This is all for the, what was it? Not chaos. Cosmos. Yeah. I knew that, I promise. Did I miss one? It appears that I did. Which is going to make the rest of this irritating, if you will. Bothersome. You should probably just not miss that one when you do it. Yet another mistake. Just can't ever do it perfect, can you? Two away from the furnace, or I guess the thing sticking out most, which is still the same level as the furnace. 1, 2, up to the level. We'll take it all the way back. That's where the grinder is, so it needs an extra platform. You can throw this down. Is it facing the right way? It sure is. Then mixer, one away from the wall. Like so, right? Cool. Then the up conveyor and the little divot. We'll just go there. Even though I might as well. It's fine. It floats my boat, so I don't care. Does that go all the way? It sure does. We can throw this down right here. We'll do that. And then we can shave off that. Now I learned from last time, I might as well just do that to make it easy for me. And I guess for you in turn. And then we can go ahead and throw this right here. So we'll just go like that into the furnace and then out into the alloy furnace. Did I use it? No, I didn't. Now with everything going right, there'll be a little thing right there, right? There's not. Why not? What, oh, okay. So up here, this drop down. So to fix that, we're gonna put another small chute here. And then just go like that. And we can get rid of that. And that should fix all my problems. Alright, cool. Turn that right back off. Last little bit here is the lining. And to do that, it's really easy. Except we need to process this first. So, two workstations, which will go into 4 singles in between the two. Get our stacks. 1 and 1. Okay. I just put the crates down. I promise I didn't do anything more than that afterwards. And then cut it out. Go ahead and throw down our singles over here. Hopefully that'll all work out nice and dandy. Ideas that'll okay. So one like that, and then those two will lead into it, and then I guess I can just do that. Cause there's gonna be a lot of room left over. Maybe do some decorations if you really wanted to. But yeah. And then we need to extrude and press at some point. So I'm gonna go like that, and then that's 2. Okay, that works for me. Is that 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3? Okay. When I can use actual conveyors, I will happily use actual conveyors. One's gonna go straight like that. And the other one, man, I'm making this much more difficult than it needs to be. I think that just adds something to it, you know? It makes it look like this part is a little more complicated than it actually is. Which will cover up for it being just so incredibly easy. I guess it's nice that you don't have to put all of this in the air. I think that's a bonus. It's all on the ground. Okay, in the perfect world, these are both producing something, right? Okay, it clearly means that I did something wrong. So then I go like this, and I find out. Right. So it helps if you actually connect these. So let's do that now. Okay. So now that part is done. Now for the kind of ish hard part of mixing everything together, which it really shouldn't be that bad, though I'm gonna make it awful for everyone involved. I want it like so. We're gonna put one over there and then one over here. Some room to breathe, yeah. Now I put these things here at the start just as like, I guess, placeholders, but also for like if you need more money you could sell them. But we don't really need these anymore, so we can just kind of get rid of them. The conveyors too, like I said, they're just kind of placeholders. Okay, so we're gonna have this one just kind of drop down, right? That works. I think that works great. Now, because chutes don't drop you all the way down, you do kind of have to work your way all the way down. You can get rid of this though after a point. So that should be good enough for that, and then we can kind of just like get rid of a couple because we don't need all of them. Okay, it's lagging. So now with that one done, I guess we can just use the dark matter here since it's right next door. We're gonna go down one so we can get the conveyors going. Now I have no idea what I'm making over here. I'm just picking and pulling from the stuff that I know I need to have at some point. I ought to just clear these out. Okay. Again, I don't think this is gonna drop all the way, so I'm just gonna go ahead and bring it up. So I notice it needs to drop. So next we need the super capacitor, which is, we'll take this one. Meaning that we'll go under first and keep it close to the top. Seems like the easiest way of dealing with it. If I can get the angle to, there we go. You just want to get past the other controller quad, and then we can drop it down whenever. And like before, because it's very touchy, you're gonna have to help it on its way down. That should be good enough. Okay. Now you could just have these all at the same level, so it looks all nice and fancy, but you know, this kind of looks like a waterfall, and I'm coping. And now for this last bit right here, what am I even making? I used the dark, hold on. If I used, I would assume that it's the dark matter battery, which means the Stellaris alloy component, which is down here. Wait a minute. Did I fumble the bag? This is the last one, right? I completely did that wrong. Oops. It doesn't really matter, but you know, not what I meant to do. So this down here is the Stellaris, if I'm not mistaken. It is. Okay. So apologies. We're gonna go ahead and fix this so it makes more sense. And to do that, honestly, it's gonna be one of two things. And I'm pondering that I'm gonna do, it really doesn't matter. Okay, for the sake of just being a monkey, we're gonna turn the quad, and then we're going to move these triples over here, and then we'll distribute it like before. So we're gonna run back some time real quick. So we're just gonna, you know, do one of these. My bad. I'll even put a little warning message. Hopefully I won't get 2 flames. That's such a silly mistake. Okay, I don't know. Watch this, right? So we're gonna extend it out 2. And then extend this out 2. So that way, that's 1. We're gonna extend it out 2. So that way, we have like a conveyor system, or enough for a conveyor to like fit through. This would be better if it was 1 over. There we go. So just like that, and just like that. It would probably make more sense to do this, which is probably what I'm gonna do. It's the logic starting to like poke through in my head, going, "Hey, you're dumb." We're gonna go up like this for one side of this stack. So we're gonna move the stack up like that. Two. Then we can throw that one here. Okay. And then just to make sure that it's falling in the spot. So now that should be good. And then we can rotate this so it's facing inward like that. And then this is a bunch of quick fixes. So that's already plugged in, which is nice. Now for this, we just put a chute here and here. Now that's fixed. As for down here, we just go like this, and that's fixed. It's like it never even happened. It's like I didn't make a mistake. So what was that? Tally of 2, 3 mistakes so far? Pretty solid. What next? Connect these. Alright. You could do whatever elaborate connection you want to do. I'm just going to do that because that's simple. I'm going to not place conveyor there. Peek my head and make sure that this is sort of working how it's supposed to. So both of those are dropping down. This one is not dropping down. So we're going to follow out the supercapacitor back here. It needs some persuasion, so we'll go like that. So now we're going to have the supercapacitor also dropping down, which that's all good. Get rid of that and get rid of that. These don't want to work. Oh, get rid of 1 and get rid of 1 too. Cool. There's salt dropping now. So now we have to go all the way up and figure out why there's salt dropping there. But we do know it's working though. So I think that's a good touch. Oh, okay. That's actually easy fix. Is that lined? It is. So then all we do is we find a place to poke our head through. Where that is, I have no clue. Here we go. So we have it right there. All we want to do is put a conveyor like that. Okay. So now that that problem is also solved, I'm guessing I'm just gonna put a triple here and have it end where you spawn in. I just find it very nice to do that. I like to leave 3 here just to put a cell pad instead of just having one of these, you know? It makes it nicer. Especially when you have all this room that's not going to be used. Okay. Now where's this controller is just gonna drop down and go here. Except we gotta keep in mind about the amped gauge thing. So knowing that, this Cosmos is gonna loop all the way around to that side. This super capacitor is gonna be on the far side. This Tempest is going to be on that further left side. Right? No, controller, Tempest, super capacitor. Yeah, oh, yeah. So this is close. That's okay. Yo, I just be playing the game, and the game just be doing the game, you know? 2, 3, so we can put conveyors down, and then we're going to just take it far enough so it's not distracted by anything else. We're also going to turn off ores so I can get some frame rate, you know? That looks lined up. Put a chute there, and then a chute halfway. Now for this last little bit of connecting, I like to try to have everything like perfectly patched up for conveyors, so there's like no way that the ores can like mistake anything. As I say that, I just do the complete opposite. We don't need that anymore. Okay. Now this controller is gonna go boom, boom, boom. So it'll end up right here. We're gonna have to clean this up because there's gonna be a lot of stuff dropping into the wrong spots. Make sure we have one kind of like halfway, then one closer to the end. Yeah, and then we can just take the Tempest, and we'll have it right here. Now loop there, and then this can just drop all the way down. Isn't that so nice? After I did my little oopsie, everything just kind of worked out. It's almost like I kind of planned it. That should be far enough. You. Like before, as long as they're connected, it doesn't really matter how you connect them. As long as it's not shoots and crates, I could care less. And your farm could care less too. Now for the cosmos, actually let's connect this first. And then the cosmos will go right in between. Where does the cosmos line up? Right here, right? Okay, so now for the final little bit, we just need to clear off everything that's in the way. Also helps if your items are actually dropping too. That just looked hideous. Okay. There we go. And Cosmos alloy component. 10 elements. Dark battery. Now I could be mistaken. That's 10 elements. That's dark battery. And this is not the right thing. So we're gonna clear off all these that are dropping from above. See, I was scared for a second. I was worried. I thought I might have messed up. No. Old me messed up, meaning that it's not current me's fault. So I don't want to hear anything about it. Okay. Make sure you just clean it up. And now it won't be a problem anymore. So once this is cleaned up, give me 2 seconds to do that. All the stuff, I took out the big stack of Cosmos in hopes that it would just go on its own once I put something down. I guess I could just do this, right? And then put a cell pad down after it stops freaking out. Sure. I was trying to do it in a way where it didn't output to the conveyor. I'm gonna let this run for a little bit. By a little bit, I have no idea. I'll probably watch a couple of videos and then come back and see how it's doing. But yeah, here's the last part. It shouldn't be that long, right? Ugh, 40 minutes. I'll make it like probably 40 minutes. All this space here, do as you want. You can make a small little farm. I'm sure there's plenty of room from up here and down here all the way through to make a whole nother farm, to add whatever you need to. Probably just be easier if I do this. I just didn't want to deal with the lag, you know. Okay, well, 1.5 ish looks to be the average. I was trying to keep an eye on the like stat crates and whatnot to make sure that they weren't really like going down, but they look like they're maintaining for the most part. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys later.